Today we have a lot of things that we can do. We can do email marketing, we can do content marketing, we can do social media marketing, we can do search engine marketing, we can do a lot of things. But what would be the 5 most important things that you should be doing, you have to be doing, and you must be doing? The 5 most important things. If somebody asks me, I would suggest you to do these 5 things. These 5 things can change how you do your business. Hello friends, welcome back to Real Estate Websites and Marketing Show with me, Savan Kumar. I make sure that marketing no longer remains to be a puzzle for you, technology no longer a trouble for you, and getting online and scaling online becomes super easy for you. So today in this series, we would be talking about what should be the key marketing strategies for you as a real estate agent or a broker. What should those key marketing strategies be? Today, we have a lot of things that we can do. We can do email marketing, we can do content marketing, we can do social media marketing, we can do search engine marketing, we can do a lot of things. But what would be the 5 most important things that you should be doing, you have to be doing, and you must be doing? The 5 most important things. If somebody asks me, I would suggest you to do these 5 things. These 5 things can change how you do your business. What is the most important thing for you? What do you want from your website? What do you want from your digital presence? Well, all of us want the same thing. Have more leads for my business and have more conversions from leads to a customer for my business. So basically, all of us want to get more sales. That is the key objective. That is the ultimate objective of any marketing activity that we do. So when we talk about real estate marketing strategies, these 5 things are going to help you the most in getting more leads and converting more leads. Be with me and let's start with number 1 thing. Have an awesome website. Have a wow website for yourself. Let the people who come to your website say that, wow, you got a beautiful website. Let the people who come to your website feel the urge of staying on your website. Make them hooked. Make your website surge with so much of high quality content, high quality images, high quality videos, property details, property description, so much of information that they cannot just leave your website. Let your website have everything that your prospective customer or your lead wants. Let your website have all that you think that your target customers or client might be needing, in a beautiful way, in a well organized way, in a mobile friendly way, something that can be easily accessed on the mobile, really fast and secured. So make sure that you have a wonderful website. So once you got this, once you have your website ready, the next thing is you need to also make sure that your website has a blog section. What is this blog for and why is it at all important? Well, a website is a more or less a static thing. So you do a home page, you do an about us page, you do a contact page, you create a property page, you create some services page. So the contents of most of these pages remain static. They talk about what you do, they talk about what problems you solve, but it is quite possible that it never got updated in the last 6 months or in a year's time. And there's nothing to update basically because you are still providing the same services. About us has not changed, your company's history has not changed, your contact us information hasn't changed. So everything is more or less static, but still you have grown, but still how you see certain things has changed, but still something, or actually a lot of things have changed about the environment, about the customers, about the business. A lot of things have changed. So where do you showcase all of these things? How do you show to your clients or your prospective customers that you care for them, you worry for them, you are updated with the latest happenings in the industry that you are in? If you talk about real estate, you are aware of the latest taxation changes, the latest investment changes, how the industry has reshaped after COVID times. Where do you share all of these views, what your thoughts are How do the customers get to know about these things? Well, blogging is that place. You need to make sure that you are updating your blogs. Your blogs has your ideas, your blogs has your contents, not a content writer's content, not something that does not make sense. Your blog should be having your content, and that blog should be updated at least once a week. You do not need to be a content writer to be a blog writer. You just need to pass on the information that you have got, the key highlights in the changes, the key highlights of how things have changed after COVID, the key highlights of how the property prices have risen or come down, why is it the best time to invest, why is it the best time to buy a new property. Whatever your thoughts are in whatever broken language that you can write in, it is absolutely fine. The more natural you are, the more original you are in your website, in your blog, the more your customers would be liking it. So make sure that you are blogging at least every week. Your customers, your prospective clients would be liking it, and Google would be liking it. Most importantly, Google would be liking it when you keep your website updated. It shows to Google that you are and your website is getting updated everything. Whenever they crawl to your website, they get to see a new content, which is really important for your website to rank. So when you have taken care of the website, now you have that taken care of the blog. The third thing that you need to do is take care of SEO, search engine optimization. The most ignored thing. Most of the times we end up thinking that I do not need to invest or waste my money on SEO because it is a useless thing. Well, let me tell you, this is the most important thing. You wouldn't recognize it until you start getting the benefits of it, but still you need to get started with it. You need to choose the right SEO company, you need to choose the right platform and give them the task. It might take a while before you start getting to see the results. At least 3 to 6 months is a very common period of time, and if your space is competitive, it might take a little longer. But once you start getting results, once you start getting those inbound inquiries, inbound leads, it's nothing like it. Imagine somebody searching on Google about something that you do and your website coming on the top, not as a sponsored ad but as an organic post. That is something that the users believe in, trust in. So that is something that you need to keep investing in. You cannot ignore it, you cannot leave it. SEO is not dead at all. And when we talk about SEO, if we get into a little bit of technical things, there's an on-page SEO and an off-page SEO. You have to make sure that both the things are working fine and are working simultaneously, because each of the thing is connected to the other. On-page connects to off-page and off-page come back to on-page. So make sure that all of these things are taken care of. I have spoken in length about SEO in my other video. You can go back and have a look at it. The third thing is done. Now the fourth important thing is about your social media presence. You might be thinking that I don't need to be on Facebook, or I don't need to be on LinkedIn, or I do not need to be on Instagram. Well, let me tell you that you are thinking wrong. Today, you do not have an option to not be on social media and still do business. You have to be on social media. You have to have a strong presence on social media. Just being on social media won't suffice. Your presence should be felt by your customers. Your customers should be knowing you, should have connected with you. Your prospective leads, your prospective customers should have come in touch with your social media account. It should be really powerful. If somebody looks at your social media profile, they should be impressed at how much of information they have got from your social media profile. It is no longer a tool to do some time pass activities or some entertaining activities. No, it is not. It carries a lot of information, and it has the biggest, the highest potential to make your business grow, to help your business grow exponentially. Try this out. Do not think of not doing it. And the last but not the least, PPC. Start with the Google AdWord campaigns and start with the social media paid campaigns. Need not be a lot of money that you put in. Could be with a very small budget that you start, but get started with these things. Start putting in small amounts of money into these. the more you do, the better it is. But the more delay that you do in starting with these activities, you won't be having the insights. It takes a while before you start getting the insights of how people are reacting to your ads, how you should be improving your ads, what kind of content works and what kind of content does not work. It takes a while to understand that. So if you delay in starting it, you delay in understanding it, and you get delayed in getting the benefits out of it. And there's one more thing: the more you delay, more competitors come in, and the more competitive this world becomes, this space becomes. So move fast, and be ahead of your competitors. Get onto these things, take care of these 5 things, and I can assure you, I can guarantee you that you will be far ahead of your competitors if you do these 5 things really well. Still, if you have questions, if you have comments, feel free to ask me. And if you need your website built, if you need your SEO done, well, we are the team. We have an excellent team to take care of all your requirements, serve you with the best quality of the websites, and improve your marketing strategies, and get you wonderful leads and customers. So, wish you all the very best from me, Savan Kumar, and see you in the next video. Have a good day.